We have a delicious dish here, which is Chinese eggplant that we are going to steam. Now, I know that's a little bit unusual because Paul and I have been talking about it. Typically in restaurants, eggplant dishes are fried.
Actually.
So tell us the genius behind this, Paul.
Well, to achieve a different texture with the eggplant, to make it a little bit more, kind of a little bit more structure to it, because normally when you deep fry eggplant, it's more soft and kind of mushy on the inside. When you're steaming it, it holds its shape a little bit better, and you achieve this by actually putting it in some water with some vinegar for about 3 or 4 minutes, and to set the color versus trying to set the color via deep frying.
So there always seems with eggplant that there's always a pre-step before you cook it. So instead of salting it and then rinsing it and drying it off, we're actually immersing it in water.
Yeah.
And the vinegar is helping us retain the texture and the color.
Yeah.
So I think that's important. Otherwise, really mushy looking food isn't always appealing.
Or brown. It turns really brown right away.
Yeah.
So actually, as you see, we've sort of set this plate up, but you see the colors are still pretty vibrant. The purple is still there. It's not browning. And the other components to this one are, the more unusual components are garlic chili crisp or garlic chili sauce and black vinegar. Those are two things that kind of make this a little bit more unique.
So black vinegar has a little bit of sugar in it, right? It's a kind of a more syrupy vinegar, is that?
Yeah, it's a very distinctive flavor. So it's like Chinese black vinegar is its own thing. You can find it, or I've tried this recipe also with balsamic vinegar, and it works well. Different flavor profile, but still delicious.
So tell us about the chili crisp, because that's always seems to be very popular right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's the newfangled condiment nowadays that people reach for. It's essentially chilies, dried chilies that are deep fried, cooked in oil, and then they add a lot of other things to it, whether it's garlic or ginger or onions, sesame sometimes. So every kind of brand has a own different spin on it. Okay,
so basically by first of all, setting the eggplant, then steaming it with all these different ingredients, we have an easy, flavorful dish. What cooking time do you think we should estimate for the combi steam oven?
This should take about 15-20 minutes.
Okay, well that's pretty fast meal, and you could pair it with some other steamed food, or you could broil some fish or some pork in the broiler of your regular oven, your convection oven. Magic is made when you have these kinds of appliances to work with. All right, let's get it going.